Hi there, welcome to your yoga practice today. I'm Hannah from Yoga Mara, and for this sequence we're going to focus on opening up the inner thighs, the hips and also the shoulders. So I'm going to use a few props for today's practice, one being a golf club, which I'm sure most of you have, and another prop I'm going to use are the blocks. But if you don't have yoga blocks, you can use hardback books. It's just to be able to bring the floor up to meet you. So to begin, we're going to take a nice wide-legged stance. So just moving to a stance that feels comfortable. If your hips are quite tight, the feet might be a little bit closer together, that's perfectly okay. Just honor your body and where you feel in it right now. So if you need to widen the stance even a little bit more, go ahead and do that. And the feet are going to be parallel to either edge of the mat. So take a nice full deep breath in, reach your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, we're going to open up the hands and start to swan dive forward. So melting the chest down, allowing the hands to rest towards the mat, the crown of the head to pull down heavy. So just noticing here how the inner thighs, the hips and the calves feel. If you want to widen your stance a little bit more, if you want to go a little bit deeper, go ahead and do that. Allowing the crown of the head to pull down really heavy towards the ground. And then option here to grab each elbow with opposite hand, and we're just going to take a wide-legged ragdoll pose. So gentle little rock and sway side to side, and you should be able to feel a lovely release from the lower back here. So just loosen out the lower back, the upper part of the glutes, and then slowly relaxing both hands back to the mat. So grabbing either your blocks or the hardback books, we're going to keep both blocks over towards the right-hand corner of the mat. And then I'm just going to move my left foot in a little bit closer, just to shorten my stance. And then from here, start to bend into your left knee. So we're going to sink all the weight down into the outer edge of that left hip. So as we drop the weight down, you're going to feel a really deep stretch along the right side of your thigh, inner thigh, groin, inner hip. And it's a lovely release. Now it can be quite intense. So if you need to come up and then sink back down, if you want to take a little movement like that, go ahead. And if not, if you're ready to stay holding it here and just breathing through it. So coming back to that lovely breath work, making sure that you're breathing deep into the stretch in the body. And let's take one more cycle of breath here. Well done, lovely way to open up the hips, gorgeous. And then start to move the hips back up and then switching sides. So we're going to walk the blocks or the hardback books over towards the left side of the mat this time. And then bending into that right knee here. So sinking into that right hip, keep the arms extended. So you're going to feel a little stretch on the side body, opening up the upper body and the lower body, feeling it predominantly along the left inner thigh, inner hip area. Again, if it feels too intense to hold, just take a little movements forward and back, and then finding a position that you can hold comfortably and breathe through it. Well done. One more cycle of breath just like that. Exhale, so you can go a little bit deeper, good job. Inhale, slowly start to send those hips back up, and we're just going to take the blocks out to one side, moving back to your wide-legged forward fold, allowing the crown of the head to drop down heavy. Gently start to roll yourself back up, vertebrae by vertebrae, and we're going to heel toe the feet back in. So feet come in hip width distance apart. From here, we're going to take the golf club. I'm going to bring the golf club behind the back. So I'll just turn this way to show you. And our hands are going to clench here on the golf club. So if the shoulders are quite tight, you're going to move the hands further away from each other. But if you want to go a little bit deeper into your shoulder stretch, the more close your hands are, the more intense the shoulder stretch will be. So again, just widening the stance as much as you need to. Take a full deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out, let it go. Well done. And when you're ready, nice full deep breath in. And this time as you exhale, we're going to start to move into our forward fold, but this time keeping those arms up overhead. So holding onto that golf club as you find a lovely shoulder opener here. So depending on your own flexibility, the golf club may be here for today. That's perfectly fine, whatever feels best. And then slowly making your way to work that golf club a little bit more forward. If you need to take a slight bend in the knees, at the back of the legs are still quite tight, please do that as well. Just listen to your body. Notice what it needs. And then maybe over time, you can start to straighten out those legs, move that golf club a little bit more forward, open up that shoulder space, releasing tension and tightness, getting the body ready for the golf course. Well done. One more cycle of breath. Exhale, let everything go. Slight little bend in the knees here as you slowly start to stand back up nice and tall. Crown of the head up last. Don't worry if you feel a little bit dizzy when you come up, that's perfectly normal. You were upside down just now, so just take a moment to connect back into the soles of your feet, get that sense of grounding and balance. And take a full deep breath in, reach your arms up overhead, hands come to touch. Exhale, thumbs to heart center. Tuck your chin towards the chest as we find gratitude, showing gratitude to yourself for taking time to open your body and open your mind. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Namaste.